Which of the following alcohols is or are easy to dehydrate? Is it primary, secondary, tertiary alcohol, or both primary and secondary alcohols? Which of them do you think is the correct answer? Move to the comment section and drop your answer over there. As a reminder, please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and try and leave a comment, and try to share our video with other colleagues that you know will benefit from this video. Well, what do you think is the correct answer? Did you choose A, B, C, or D? Actually, the correct answer is C, tertiary alcohols. They are the easiest to dehydrate. So that's the correct answer. So they are the easiest to dehydrate. But why? Actually, dehydration of alcohols refers to the removal of water molecule from the alcohol to form an alkene. That's basically what dehydration of alcohol is. And the ease of dehydration depends on the stability of the carbocation intermediate formed during the reaction. And the easiest to dehydrate is tertiary alcohol. Well, let me add some little explanation with specific examples. So for the very first one, which is primary alcohol, we will choose ethanol. Ethanol is a primary alcohol. So this is an ethanol, and it's a primary alcohol because if you look at this particular carbon, this carbon is attached to the OH group. That makes it an alcohol. But this carbon has only one alkyl group attached to it, and this is what we're referring to as the alkyl group. So because it has only one alkyl group attached to it, it is referred to as a primary alcohol. And basically, in the dehydration of ethanol, which is a primary alcohol, a primary carbocation will be formed. But interestingly, this primary carbocation is very unstable because of the lack of electron donating groups like alkyl groups. This alkyl group acts as electron donating groups. So the lack of enough electron donating groups makes the carbocation that will be formed less stable. And the instability makes the alcohol the hardest to dehydrate. So it makes this primary alcohol, which is ethanol, the hardest to dehydrate. Our second example, which is secondary alcohol, the example we'll pick is isopropanol. So this is isopropanol, which is a secondary alcohol. It is secondary alcohol because if you look at this particular carbon, which is attached to the OH group, has two more alkyl groups attached to it. So you have this 1, 2 alkyl groups attached to this carbon. So it is a secondary alcohol. So you realize that this secondary alcohol has enough electron donating groups in the form of these alkyl groups. So it will be easier to dehydrate this isopropanol as compared to the ethanol. So it makes secondary alcohol easier to dehydrate when compared to primary ethanol alcohol. Our third example, which is the tertiary alcohol that we pick, will be tet-butanol. And this is the structure. So this is a tertiary alcohol. Why do we say so? You realize that this carbon, which is attached to the OH group, has 3 alkyl groups attached to it. These 3 alkyl groups. So it is a tertiary alcohol. This makes it the easiest to dehydrate because the carbocation that will be formed during the dehydration of tertiary alcohol will be quite stable because of the presence of 3 electron donating alkyl groups. So this high stability makes tertiary alcohol the easiest to dehydrate. So the order of ease will be tertiary alcohol will be the easiest to dehydrate, followed by secondary alcohol, and primary alcohol is actually the most difficult to dehydrate. So TSP, keep that in mind, TSP, tertiary, secondary, primary, the hardest to dehydrate. So subscribe to our channel, like this video, share with other colleagues of yours. See you in our next video of questions and organic chemistry.